So I'm talking to Arit Arthur, Jewish Journal dating columnist, and she has a new website called mansch.net, M-A-N-S-C-H.net, and we're talking about the joys and oys of dating Israeli men.
All right. Well, we had discussed the difference between Gentile men and Israeli men and Jewish men or Jewish American men. I think another interesting thing about dating Gentiles or people who are different from you is they take more of an active interest in you, I find. And women love it when men take an active interest in them and ask them very specifically about what their dreams are, what their hobbies are, what they like to do, and not like a generic interest, but an active interest. So I find, sometimes dating people who are different than you, whether they're Gentiles or sometimes Israelis, whoever they are, like, especially when I date non-Jews, they're interested in Judaism. They're interested in my thoughts on Judaism, which, I ironically don't get as much from people in the Jewish community. They take for granted your Judaism. They take for granted something that is important to you, that has had a really impact on your life, and it's just a part of who you are. Whereas, that could be sometimes the appeal of dating someone who's not your religion.
Yeah. Yeah, I find as an Orthodox Jew that most non-Orthodox Jews are far less respectful of the Orthodox Jew and Orthodox Judaism than non-Jews. Virtually every non-Jew I have encountered has been respectful, if not interested, in my Orthodox Judaism, while most non-Orthodox Jews I've encountered have been dismissive, if not angry and hateful towards it.
Yeah. Yeah, because I guess they feel like they own it, you know, and everyone has their view, especially Jews are so opinionated of how Judaism should be or how it should be. Whereas you date someone who doesn't have a claim on what Judaism is or what you should be as an Orthodox Jew or what your background should be. It's a certain freedom and it's very appealing.
Yeah, dating this Jewish girl said that it caused a great shame to be seen with me in public because of my beard and yarmulke and tzitzit out. And I said, so how do your friends feel about Orthodox Jews? And she says, we hate them.
Oh, really?
We hate them. We want to punch them.
Yeah.
Like they're dirty and smelly and hairy and just really unattractive. And I'm so ashamed to be Jewish. And she was raised Orthodox.
Right.
She just hated Orthodox Jews, and she hated to be seen with an Orthodox Jew. She hated walking in this neighborhood. So people have really strong feelings about Orthodox Jews. Have you noticed any general things coming up dating an Orthodox guy versus a non-Orthodox guy?
I don't see myself personally dating an Orthodox guy because it's just not my mindset. And
so you haven't. You haven't.
No.
Interesting.
Not like seriously. Yeah. Huh. Oh, I'm going back and rewind. I've dated Orthodox, but they were already kind of where I was at. My questioning phase, And when I was really religious, I wasn't really dating, So actually, when I started dating, I was kind of, coming out of that world that I was.
Yeah. So, let's say you were interested in a guy who lived in a place like this, and say you walk into the hovel. Call this my hovel. I've been here for 12 and a half years. So you come in, and what does this place say to you?
Well, I was here 9 years ago.
You thought it was bigger then?
Yeah, I imagine it bigger. I don't remember. I remember it's very rectangular. I imagine it a little square, and I think the rectangularness causes a challenge for interior design. What does it say? I mean, honestly, Luke, it says.
Say it.
I'm a bum. It says you're a bum. I'm sorry, Luke, but I mean, you don't even have a mattress, and you're an artist, so maybe there's some that will appeal to someone like you're this kind of floaty artist who's just into his craft of blogging and, I personally would have a problem with it. And it's not necessarily the money. It's not necessarily your means. It's just, it doesn't it kind of screams like I need a mommy. I need someone to take care of me because I don't have a bed to make, even though you do make it kind of,
I tidied it up before you came.
So I don't know, maybe there are women who might find this appealing, like, yay, I get to, like, you know, be a mommy to someone or make someone over. I think with the little tweaks, and I was telling you this, another important thing, I mean, naturally you're a bachelor, so bachelors, like, kind of, you know, live off pizza and, you know, kind of take lesser care of their surroundings generally, although I've seen bachelors that, you know, really do maintain themselves well, but women are neat freaks. I mean, women are naturally, you know, in like 5th grade, 4th grade, the girls are neat and boys are messy. So some women might have a problem with if it's messy, but you were telling me that you're clean and very hygienic. Hygiene and grooming is really important. So that's why I would say you would need tweaks just to demonstrate that you're a groomed, hygienic person, because this kind of smells a little bit of neglect. So if you're neglecting a little bit the way you live, what are you neglecting about yourself, you know? And do you have self-respect and pride in who you are, you know? And someone's surroundings may reflect that, you know, you're neglectful of whatever it is, your appearance, the way you take care of yourself. And if you're neglectful of yourself, then that kind of reads to a woman, well, he might neglect me, you know? If he can't take care of himself, how is he going to take care of me?
How would you tweak this place?
Well, I would just, first of all, just make it neat, you know? Not that it's not neat, but I don't like how the bed is covering the bathroom door. I mean, if you call it a bed, so I would move it so that the bed kind of is its own sacred territory. It's also just not comfortable.
Wait, you never laid on it.
I'm not commenting. Well, it's not comfortable getting through just to the bathroom, yeah. You know. There's all this clutter there. I'm not personally a fan of clutter, but just clutter. You would need to compartmentalize it, I think, a little bit better. First thing, just this bed and this bathroom is just, no, it's not working. I personally, as a woman, if her thoughts, in my opinion, her thoughts aren't going to the bed. You know, her thoughts aren't in the bedroom. I mean, you catch my drift. You know,
doesn't make her want to go to bed with me.
Basically, yeah. Although I don't know how you're doing in that department, you know, maybe it's charming some women, but, you know, hot women who I'm sure you're attracted to, they have the pick of the litter generally, and what pickup artists teach, and I think maybe it's a sad statement on the minds of women, but women are attracted to men who have some sort of social proof, social status. Doesn't mean they have to have money, but that they convey the qualities that tell the woman and tell the world that he's successful, or that he's comfortable with himself, that he's comfortable with his lot, that he can maneuver in the world, that he can be a provider and a protector, you know, which money often provides, but it doesn't only have to be through money. It could be through his confidence, his positivity, his, you know, values, the way he treats a woman, the strength he projects, you know. So if hot women, and you want hot women and not bummy women, you know, see this, they get the sense of, well, even subconsciously, not consciously, he's not going to protect me, he's not going to provide. How do you feel about that?
I think that's pretty normal.
Yeah.
I think the reaction we got is pretty normal. What kind of woman would feel comfortable here?
I would say
like broken, or?
A very free-spirited woman. Mm-hmm. A woman who likes quirky guys. And a woman who's just attracted to your charm and personality and good looks. Although I've told you we have to work on that beard.
Yeah, what do you think of the beard?
Yeah, I think
what does this say to you?
It says, I need to be accepted as an Orthodox Jew. Please accept me as an Orthodox Jew. I will prove to you through my beard that I am holy.
Exactly.
I am the moral leader of life.
Exactly.
But, you know, you do have a nice face. You have nice eyes. You have nice features. And I think it covers it, although that's part of your personality. And I think a lot of it is, how do you feel? You know, if you're comfortable with who you are, and this is you, and you have this, like, this is